Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers just wrapped up their 11th practice of training camp, rounding into the last handful of practices now, and the offense finally seems to have turned a corner. Roman Wilson in particular, after being named the third string wide receiver behind the likes of Scotty Miller and Robert Woods on the first depth chart, had his best practice of training camp thus far, connecting with Aaron Rodgers multiple times for some big gains. He was also working on the jugs machine after practice. He seems like a man who is maybe motivated by that depth chart, though for what it's worth, the depth chart and reality at practice haven't exactly lined up. Roman Wilson's been out there quite a bit with the first team. He's getting extra opportunities right now as Calvin Austin III remains out at practice. Hopefully he can return soon. The Steelers have their first preseason game coming up on Saturday against the Jacksonville Jaguars. You would think that Will Howard, the sixth-round rookie quarterback, would get a lot of playing time. However, he did exit today's practice early with a hand injury. Mike Tomlin said he thinks it happened during a QC exchange, but he wasn't entirely sure, and it seems like it's not a major issue. Mark Cabali and Jeff Hathorn have both reported that it's not expected to be serious. Hopefully, that means Howard is back in time for the preseason game. Given that he's a sixth-round pick, and given that the Steelers could very well draft a first-round quarterback next year, any preseason snap that Howard can get is extremely valuable, both for his career and for the Steelers evaluating what they have in him. Returning to today's practice, though in limited fashion, was cornerback Joey Porter Jr., and Jonnu Smith, the tight end who missed the first couple training camp practices, exited late in the session with some knee soreness. I'm not sure what the status is there, but not expected to be significant. The other notable things from that first depth chart include a punter battle. Yes, Cameron Johnston and Corliss Waitman are listed as co-starters with a true punter battle on the horizon. Running back Caleb Johnson was also listed as a third string behind Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. Mostly, the depth chart was as expected. Derek Harmon was listed as a starter. Y.A. Black probably should have been listed a little higher. He's been running with the first team at times in practice, but he was a third string for the time being. Some of these guys will work their way up the chart as the preseason progresses. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.